Her favorite position. Most men don't even know this. Have you ever wondered how something as old as human intimacy could still evolve and even surprise us? From just a few basic movements to a world of over 300 possibilities. What changed? And what does it say about us? Because in love, in pleasure, in connection, position is power. And when it's right, it doesn't just feel good, it becomes unforgettable. Welcome to Live Stoic, Live Strong, where we trade illusions for truth, where emotions are felt but not obeyed, where clarity is power and discipline is freedom. This is not just a channel, it's a mindset. It's a journey of conscious living. Let's begin. The story of Vivian, the moment she finally felt seen. Vivian was 39 when a quiet truth hit her. She had never truly enjoyed intimacy. Not because she didn't love, not because she didn't crave connection, but because for most of her life, she didn't even know she was allowed to feel. Every relationship had been a quiet performance. She had always been the giver, the pleaser, the one who stayed quiet. She believed pleasure belonged to the other person, not her. Her job was to adapt, to be enough, to say yes, even when her heart whispered, maybe. She thought this was normal, that this was love. Until one night, something shifted. It wasn't the position that changed her. It was the presence. That night, her partner didn't rush. He didn't come with assumptions. He didn't try to fix or impress. He simply listened. With his hands, with his breath, with the calm stillness of a man who wasn't there to take, but to meet her. As she was gently guided into a position she never thought she'd enjoy, something inside her opened. Their eyes locked. His touch slowed, her breath deepened. And for the first time, she didn't brace, she didn't act, she just was. Vivian felt safe. She felt seen, not just physically, but soul deep. And then, she cried. Not from pain, but from that raw, unexpected ache of being touched with care, of being wanted, not for performance, but for presence. That night, she didn't just feel pleasure. She felt something far greater. She felt powerful, whole, alive. And from that moment forward, she promised herself this: never again would she settle for silence. From the bottom of my heart, I want to express my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you, no matter where you are in the world, for taking the time to watch this video. Your presence and support are the driving force that keeps me creating and sharing. No words can truly capture the depth of my appreciation. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing, and thank you for walking this journey with me. According to a recent comprehensive survey, one of the most profound transformations in human sexuality over the past century isn't about technology or taboo. It's about positions. Yes, you heard that right. Just a few hundred years ago, there were reportedly only around 10 commonly used sex positions. Fast forward to today, that number has skyrocketed to over 300. This isn't just a quirky statistic. It's a reflection of how sex, creativity, and personal exploration have intertwined like never before. So what does this evolution really tell us? It reveals something deeper about human desire, that the need to explore, to experiment, and to connect through physical expression is truly limitless. And while men and women alike may appreciate variety, the truth is, when it comes to women, most actually prefer just a few key positions, ones that speak to comfort, pleasure, and emotional connection. In this video, we'll uncover sparkles. Which positions are women's favorites, and why? Let's begin with one that needs no introduction. The traditional position, often referred to as missionary or simply man on top. This is a position that dates back to the dawn of human history. It's been used, tested, and passed down through generations, not just because of its simplicity, but because it offers something many other positions don't: a deep sense of intimacy. In this posture, the male partner uses his pectorals, shoulders, arms, and core muscles to support his weight and control movement. This creates a solid, grounded rhythm that helps prolong lovemaking, especially when balance is maintained through the elbows and knees. With the right technique, the man becomes both the foundation and the guide. But what about the woman? Lying on her back, she has the ability to gently stretch her spine, engage her core, and subtly adjust her body to enhance sensations. She can raise her hips slightly, or even lift her upper body for a better view, creating a sensual space where visual connection is just as powerful as physical touch. And here's something even more interesting. Just 30 seconds of holding this position helps strengthen the waistline and abdominal muscles, offering not only pleasure but unexpected physical benefits. But perhaps the biggest reason women still love this position is something words can barely explain. They can see their partner's eyes. They can read his face. They can feel his breath, his heartbeat, his presence. Now let's switch gears. The second position women enjoy most flips the dynamic: the woman on top. This isn't just a change in angle, it's a shift in control. In a recent survey of 1,000 women, nearly 45% said they reached orgasm more easily when they were on top. That's not just significant, it's empowering. Here, the woman dictates the rhythm, adjusts the depth, and rides the waves of her own desire. She's no longer just participating, she's leading the experience. Her lower back and abdominal muscles are fully engaged, making this position a sensual form of movement and strength training rolled into one. Every motion is deliberate. Every sensation is hers to command. And with each subtle shift of her hips, she can fine-tune the moment to suit her own rhythm of climax. So whether it's the closeness of the traditional position or the empowerment of being on top, women know what they want, and they choose positions not just with the body, but with their heart, their senses, and their experience. And guess what? We've only just scratched the surface. After exploring two of the most beloved positions by women, where intimacy and empowerment intertwine, let's continue our journey through the sensual world of connection, with positions that bring not only pleasure, but also strength, confidence, and a deeper sense of self. The third position we dive into continues to put the woman in control, and it comes with some surprising benefits. When a woman takes the lead in this position, her body is in full motion. Just 10 minutes of activity can produce the equivalent of 800 waistline rotations, significantly reducing belly fat and toning her midsection. That's not just exciting, it's extraordinary. Why is this possible? Because in this position, she becomes the rider, the one holding the reins. She's in charge of the rhythm, the speed, the angle, and the depth. She isn't just reacting, she's creating the experience. Her body becomes a symphony of motion, and she knows exactly how to reach her climax on her terms. As she moves, she's not just burning calories, she's training. Her biceps, triceps, forearms, and chest muscles all come into play. The position engages her entire upper body and allows her to express her natural sensual instincts freely and fully. And guess what? Men love it too. Why? Because it's here that a woman reveals her truest, wildest, most instinctive self, completely uninhibited, radiating confidence and desire. Next, we arrive at the fourth position, one that speaks of connection and physical closeness. The face-to-face seated position, where both partners sit opposite each other and the woman wraps her legs around the man's waist. At first glance, it may seem simple, but don't let appearances fool you. This position is demanding. Both partners must maintain balance while sitting upright, moving together with controlled strength. The effort required engages multiple muscle groups, especially the calves, as they work to stabilize posture during the motions. It's almost like a dance, slow, grounded, and powerful. For men, this position is even more intense. It demands strong back muscles and a high level of endurance. Without proper control, it's easy to become fatigued or even experience muscle strain. But for those who can handle it, the rewards are immense. So why do women love it? Because here, the chest area receives the most direct stimulation. Combined with the closeness, the eye contact, and the shared breath, it creates a space where the woman feels both stimulated and secure. She also has the ability to adjust the movement's tempo and strength, giving her both pleasure and control. And then comes something a little more technical, but intensely satisfying. The cat position, also known as the straight line technique. Imagine a variation of the classic missionary, but with a twist. The man leans forward, placing his hands gently on his partner's shoulders. This subtle adjustment aligns both bodies more precisely, increasing the surface of contact and building a stronger emotional and physical connection. In this position, the movement becomes more refined. The man moves up and down with a soft, rhythmic motion, while both partners maintain eye contact. Their gazes lock, emotions flicker across their faces, and in those silent seconds, they feel one another more deeply than words can ever express. This position is known to help women experience more intense orgasms, thanks to its focus, precision, and the emotional layer that eye contact brings. And finally, we arrive at the fifth position, the leg lifting position, often called the leg hug. In this pose, the woman lies down and gently places her legs over her partner's shoulders. The physical angle in this position allows for deep penetration, and more than that, it gives the man a heightened sense of control and stimulation. Why do women enjoy this? Because it allows them to surrender and receive, while also stimulating inner erogenous zones more effectively. And from the man's side, this position enhances his physical engagement. It's often said to awaken the warrior within, unlocking his fullest potential. Every movement, every breath, every touch in these positions tells a story of desire, of exploration, of trust. After discovering positions that ignite passion, build strength, and allow for deep connection, we now move into a few more intimate, practical, yet equally pleasurable postures, especially those that balance pleasure with physical benefits. Let's talk about the leg lifting position again for a moment, because beyond the deep connection it creates, it also provides a surprising physical advantage. When a woman places her legs over her partner's shoulders, her leg muscles are deeply stretched, and her core muscles engage in a way that mirrors actual gym workouts. In fact, this position is comparable to 30 minutes of moderate aerobic exercise. It's an ideal form of physical activity for women who want to stay toned, but may not always find time for the gym. Just imagine burning calories, building muscle, and experiencing pleasure all at once. But that's not all. This position also offers a hidden benefit for men. especially those who may not have the length they wish for. In this specific angle, penetration becomes deeper and more stimulating, which helps enhance arousal for the woman. And let's be honest, when women feel deep pleasure, when they're excited and fully involved, that's when true intimacy happens. Because in the end, what excites her will excite him even more. Moving on to the sixth group of positions, those involving bending, crouching, or sitting while leaning forward. These might not be the most commonly talked about, but they offer both extended foreplay and physical benefits. Positions that require the woman to bend down or lean forward can actually prolong the experience of lovemaking, especially in the early stages. These movements stimulate the hamstrings, spinal muscles, and core in ways that are almost therapeutic. In fact, for women who love to stay in shape but have busy schedules, these positions become a form of double duty, pleasure and fitness, all in one. Whether it's a forward bend, a seated straddle, or even a kneeling motion, each posture engages a wide range of muscles, from the abdomen to the thighs. Over time, this can even improve body balance and flexibility. And for the women who don't have time to hit the gym every day, this is what we call a sensual shortcut. A true kill two birds with one stone moment. Don't you agree? Let's now slow things down with the seventh position, the side-lying embrace, where the woman lies on her side with her back facing her partner. This posture brings a gentle energy, ideal for those moments when both partners feel physically tired but still desire closeness. It's especially loved by couples who've been intimate frequently and want something softer, safer, and less demanding on the body. In this position, the man also lies on his side, directly behind the woman, creating a spoon-like connection. There's no weight pressure, no need for complex movement, just simple, cozy intimacy. It's perfect for overweight partners or when one of them is pregnant. And yes, it's statistically the third most popular sex position among couples worldwide. So why do women love this one? Because it's not only relaxing, but it also allows the man's hands to explore her body freely. Her sensitive zones, neck, chest, waist, can all be stimulated gently while her body rests fully on the bed. There's a soft rhythm to this position, almost like falling into a warm hug. But of course, not every position is perfect for every woman. Some people assume that women enjoy doggy style, but surveys reveal a more complex truth. In reality, many women find it less pleasurable, or even painful, especially when the man applies too much pressure or engages his muscles too aggressively. It's not about the position itself, it's about how it's used. When done without communication or sensitivity, a position meant to be exciting can become uncomfortable, and nothing disrupts intimacy more than fear or tension. In the end, it's not about the position. It's about presence. It's about listening, not just with your ears, but with your heart and your body. The right touch, the right pace, the right silence. Because pleasure fades. But connection, real connection, lasts. Live with purpose. Love with courage. Thank you for your time. If an idea in this video touched you, let it settle in your heart. Each time you return, you might hear something new. Perhaps it will reach even deeper. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. See you in the next video, where we'll take another step together on this journey of inner discovery.